Grady's Gadgets one more time, showing a progress update on my rebuild toy hauler camper. So let me show you what I've done probably since last time. I've gone through and cleaned up all the frame. I've added braces in, mounted a battery box. I got all my braces put in to put my propane tank right there. Got everything cut down, sanded up. Originally it had like it was real tall set up on the receiver, and probably for a big old four-wheel drive truck that's jacked up, and I didn't need that. So I replaced all that, put a piece of 3-inch square tubing in there, and dropped it down to more of a normal height, what I can use better, and redid the brakes. And see, it has a master cylinder like your car does, so when you step on the brakes, the trailer tries to shift forward. When it does that, it puts brake pressure on and operates the brakes for you. And so the problem is when you back up, you'll be putting pressure on your brakes and it'll be harder for it to back up. So I made a device here. It's from a boat trailer, a boat engine, and they use these to slide through at the back to keep your engine adjustment right. And so you need to be able to take it out and put it in easy and still lock it. So it just has this little flip lever. So I modified it to work on this, and it works great. So next, I knew I wanted to put steps on it, because I didn't want to have to make that one big step. So this is what I come up with. Nice little step down. So this sets up, pulls off, sits inside. So I actually put 1.5-inch square tubing and welded it into the frame, really solid. And then these are 1.25 inch. This slips right inside. That'll be around for a while. So I've had to jack it up and go through the brakes completely. And a couple of them was really tore, well, all of them were really tore up. I had to replace all the wheel cylinders, some of the brake shoes, hardware kits, and of course all the brake lines pretty much from the front to the back. So all that is done. That was a lot of work. Come to find out, the wheel cylinders are off a 1970 Ford Bronco, of all things, but they match, they fit. So if it fits, it ships, you know the saying. So anyway, up on the top, I'll show you the some of the progress. I've had to order seals for the windows. There's no use putting the windows in if they're going to leak like crazy. And the plan is on the back to cover up all this open area with flat sheet metal instead of the corrugated style originally came on a camper. It's a lot easier to work with. And the roof is about 99% finished. I've been coating it with the seal coat, and it is just about done. I got a couple more coats of paint to put up here, well, roofing coating. But I went ahead and installed 2 good vents, get the air out, let it vent. And on a previous video I showed where I put plywood down the middle. That was a great idea, because before you couldn't really walk on the roof. It was just so soft, you'd tear it up or fall through. But the plywood is 44 inches wide and it runs the full length, so that I can crawl around up there, put the sealer on, do what I got to do, any kind of maintenance. Yeah, it's all there. So a lot of progress so far. My next little option, little adventure, I bought 2-inch thick foam board that I am going to insulate the floor. You can see it there. It's a 2-inch thick 4x4, and I can put it in between all the frame rails and seal it off tight. So that's going to be the next little project. After that, I can put my tanks in for the gray tank, water tank, get all that stuff in it, and then put down the floor. Man, it's going to be good. Y'all keep track. I'll have another one. Won't be too long. Have a good day.